Oh, now. Hello. Whew. Did I unmute myself? Yes.
I have to unmute myself. Okay.
We in this piece.
We live.
What'd you think? What'd you think? Oh, should I
loved it.
Did you see? I know we were busy, so we couldn't really see. I'll show you after the thing too, if you can get to see the
Okay.
whole thing. So we're gonna do an intro. No more auntie fumble, huh?
No more fumble. Yeah, I like it.
We ladies of leisure up in here with your kimono on and your fan.
Yes.
Hold on. Listen. I am auntie appropriate up in here. I got my leopard. I got my initial because that's an Asian. I got my apparently polyester, but it feel like satin. Robe. And we got our fans. Mine is reversible.
Mine is not. But I too am auntie appropriate. If you're gonna be hot and lounging around your house, you might as well do it looking cute.
Hello.
Right?
Hello. Hello.
Remember that, everybody watching. Be cute as you lounge.
Be cute as you lounge. Yep. So we know the outside is opening back up. So, we'll let people come on in the room. But I'm going to do the intro for the replay. Okay. We're going to do the intro. I should really have an intro by now, you think? I do not. Hey, Renita. So here we go. Welcome to Just a Taint Boughetto Tastings, where we just come on to lives and, I'll be readjusting and rethinking this as the pandemic comes to a end. It ain't over, y'all. It ain't over. Or I might not be readjusting as Delta and Lambda come their ass on in, but that's, But anyway, we do, I'm Boughetto. That is a combination of bougie and ghetto. Okay. And we do Boughetto tastings. We'll taste different wines, or we'll just make a cocktail together and see what we think about the cocktail. So we're Boughetto tasting cocktails today. And I am accompanied by my wonderful, lovely, gorgeous queen of extra host, Synithia Williams.
What's up, y'all? Hello, everybody. I'm Synithia, writer of Sexy, Messy, Emotional Romances. Hashtag always be extra, because if you're going to be extra, just enjoy it, live in it. Like I said, lounge around in your kimonos, get your fans. It's hot out there. It's way, way hot out there.
Girl, so I left the house today, as you know, my adventures earlier. I left the house today, and I was like, it's still hot. And here's the thing, I'm in Houston, so it's not even an issue of it's hot outside. That humidity just be coming to just caress me. Okay.
Yeah.
It is the lover that I do not want. Okay. I'm like, you do not have consent. Humidity. You do not have consent.
That's how it is here in South Carolina. The humidity sucks. It's like
because you got to be by water. Yeah. Y'all by water too. Water too.
Yeah. Not comfortable.
So I did something new today. I put it on a couple of the posts that I'm doing something new. So the first one was I had an intro.
Yes. You need sound effects.
I do. Listen, do you know how long it took me to do that 30 seconds? And it needs to be a minute, but I'm like, I don't have an image to do a minute.
No, that's good. That's good. You did a great job.
We just gotta be quick because I almost didn't make it in the 30 seconds either. I was like, ooh,
I almost didn't either, but
30 seconds I was like, 30 seconds, we gonna have time to do it and to chill and talk and just wait. No.
It goes pretty fast.
I need to figure out a way to make it 60 seconds.
Yeah.
But that day is not today. So anyway, what you got going on?
Now, it's just started raining. Like, I don't know. So now that's my background noise. What I got going on? Nothing. I'm ready to try this. I'm excited to try this cocktail because I'm loving me like an old fashioned. We're gonna be sitting around drinking whiskey. Now we can sit around. And that's why we're sitting around in our lounge wear. Drinking whiskey, we chilling. You know how it is. You and your girl, y'all just sitting around. You got the whiskey, you're talking, you're chilling. That's what we're doing. I did my work earlier today, got my stuff done. Now it's like, hey, let's chill and have some fun.
That's what's up. So let me tell you how we came about this cocktail, and I did remember to write it down at least.
Okay, good.
So I don't have to be like, ooh, let me Google the measurements again. So as Synithia said, she liked to drink her old fashions. I made you sound like an alcoholic. I added to it.
You did. You're gonna slap past that.
She liked to drink. And one of the things that we do is even without this, she will taste like, oh, I was thinking about something. And I was like, you know what? I need a July slot. Let's just do it live. So I had mentioned this. When did I mention this? When did I find this? I found a Monte Carlo back in February, March.
Yeah, it was a while back.
It was a long time ago. Yeah. And I was like, I know she ain't about the ingredients let, so let me just go ahead.
You gotta push me. You gotta push me to go in that
I was
store.
like, let me just go ahead and tell her we'll do it for the live. And then I still had to push your ass. I was like, she had too much.
I had to call around.
The problem was we had it was like you had 6 to 8 weeks notice, which was too much notice.
It was way too much notice, but I still got it in time. I called around. I found what I needed.
You did. I mean, I wasn't stressed at all.
Look, the text message is like, hey, ma'am, I know this is a nudge. I'm going tomorrow. I'm getting it.
I really put in it. This is my attempt to be passive aggressive. I don't know if it works that way.
No, but I knew what you wanted.
So this is how we start. We start by tasting the ingredients first. So you haven't. So I was. I think we had talked about this before, but I like because I put rye whiskey in my old fashions.
Yeah, I've never had the Old Forester.
So, but so this.
But I do like rye whiskey.
How much was it on your end? Or what do you want to taste first, the Benedictine or the whiskey? We should probably go sweet. Oh, okay.
Which one's sweeter? The Benedictine? I've never had the Benedictine.
It's a liqueur. It's an herbal liqueur.
Okay.
I bought it to make. I think it's a Boughetto that it goes in, which I think you would actually like.
I was looking at different stuff you can make with that, so I would definitely use it. So the Benedictine here in Columbia, South Carolina, cost me $20
for this little ass thing. Yeah, same.
Yeah.
That's what took me so long to get it. It had been on my list to get for my bar and stuff, and I was like, $20 for 2 drops. Yeah, but because it's a liqueur, you're only using like half an ounce at a time, so it still lasts. But yeah. So let's sniff and taste it. So this is a herbal liqueur, and herbal liqueurs are what they sound like. It's just a liqueur. When we think of liqueur, we think of like fruit and sugar and alcohol to make this liqueur flavor. Like strawberry liqueur or even triple sec, which is depending on the type of depending on the type of orange liqueur is either orange peel or a certain type of orange boiled with cognac. This is juices and berries. No, this is actually this is like flowers and root and spices and all of that. Actually, this is
I can smell the spices.
Yeah, so this is actually one of them uber secret recipes, which I found with a few liqueurs like chartreuse, a few herbal liqueurs, like a monk created it or something like that. I don't know. But anyway, let's just
since like 1510. That's a long time ago.
Yeah. right? You can taste the bitter notes. You can taste the sweet notes. It's got this little twang to it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like I want to start figuring out shit to put this with.
This is good job, girl.
Okay.
That's why we friends. I got smart friends, y'all. You ain't led me wrong yet.
This is what is it? It's called Benedictine. Mm-hmm. Wait, somebody help me. It is an herbal liqueur. So I wrote some notes on it. It's made with 27 different herbs and spices created by a monk in the 1500s. It's a French herb liqueur, and it's got flower, berry, herb, roots, spices, and I think probably fruit. And I think this falls under the category of a digestif.
What's that mean? That's a big word.
Okay. Well, digestif, basically you have aperitif and digestif. Aperitif or aperitivo, whichever, means before your meal, and digestif or, after your meal.
When you digest it.
Right. So like, and there's certain things that they consider like aperitifs that go like your sweet, sometimes like your sweeter drinks, maybe, I don't know. Cause I think like Aperol is supposed to be like an aperitivo. In fact, I think it says it on my thing because it's bitter to open your palate, but it's also sweet to kind of to get your palate ready for the meal. And then I think this is considered more of a, because it's, I think what's the alcohol? Hold on, look? Yeah, this 40% alcohol. 40%. This is the same level of alcohol as boot. Ooh, this is gonna be a strong drink. This
is gonna be a very strong drink. You might get one drink. It's gonna be one drink.
I was like, oh, so we doing alcohol and alcohol. Okay.
Yeah, you just, ma'am. I got the ingredients list. Like, well, I guess that's it.
You're like, that's my day.
Alrighty, well, okay.
All right, let's try the Old Forest. I'm gonna rinse it out with some water in between because that's
I did. That's it's good, but it's very strong flavor. I even wiped out my cup. I haven't opened it yet, so that's the crack of a new bottle.
That is not my ministry over here.
I was holding on to it till today.
So Old Forester for me is one of the ryes of choice I keep in my house. So that's why You tasted it already?
No, I'm smelling it.
Oh. What'd you smell?
I thought I smelled something that was like caramelly or
I was just gonna say I smell caramel. The acetone is very prevalent.
Yeah, that's why I gotta breathe. Yeah. Breathe away, come back.
I have sinuses. I only got one good nostril right now.
So, well, breathe out that one and then breathe again.
This is the bad one. Maybe it'll clear up the bad one.
Yeah, it's like
the acetone is strong, but I smell that caramel.
I smell caramel. Mm-hmm.
And the thing about rye whiskeys is they tend to be not as sweet as bourbon. They'll tend to have a little bit more spice notes sometimes, but that's why I like them because we're the same. We're not into really sweet drinks. So I like switching out a bourbon for a rye. Wherever there's a bourbon, just put a rye whiskey in its place because it just gives it more character. It's less sweet. Even when I drink,
it's mostly bourbon up in my thing.
Yeah. Oh, I can taste. Oh, wait, I didn't taste it, but I sucked it in through my mouth. The flame, the aroma, and I get like a little spice note even in the scent. Just to feel.
Definitely a spice note. I like this.
I fucks with Old Forester.
It's smooth. Yeah, this is gonna be a.
I ain't steered you wrong yet, kid.
It's gonna be a good drink, but I'm gonna.
I love, like I said, this is a staple in my house because I usually any drink that requires a rye whiskey, I use my Old Forester, and even or when I make an old fashioned, I use this. It is my staple rye.
I've been making my old fashioned. We got some Woodford Reserve up there. That's what I've been using, but I think I'm gonna make it with this. Now that I got a bottle, it's gonna be good.
It's all right. Okay, now shit, I'm ready to mix. Hold on, let me go ahead and clear my palate. I think this is gonna be good, girl.
I think it's gonna be good too.
Ask me why I remembered everything except for my
What you got?
My what do you call those things? My jigger.
I'm stirring in a cup with this regular butter knife.
No, jigger is the measurement. My jigger.
I have this.
Do you, boo? I like a jigger. Hey, listen, because you do be making cocktails at home. Can I highly recommend this to you? I send it to you as a gift, but I think you prefer me just to keep sending you syrups versus this. So buy it yourself.
I prefer any kind of gift because I'm that kind of person.
Well, I've already sent you several syrups, so still, you good. You good for 20. I'm gonna send. Here's the gift. I'm gonna send you a link. This is why I like it. It goes up to 2.5 ounces or whatever. Yeah, and you can measure out from 0.5, 0.75, 1.5, and I think even this is 0.25, which I never use. I just go half. So it's better than the shot glass. What?
I got the cup with the measurements on the side, but I'm just gonna try to. You always have to remind me how much is usually in these small shot glasses.
I don't know. They change. That's why I'm like, that's a horrible measurement. Text somebody to come get you some shit. Text somebody to come bring you
They
something.
all left.
How far away is it? How far away is
it? Right over there. It's right over there.
I'll entertain the. Ain't a lot of people on because the
it's
world.
1.5. It's 1.5 ounces. That's what I'm going with. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that.
Because they range from 1.5 to 2, depending on the shot glass. But if
I'm bad at math. I'm gonna make.
How are you a STEM person?
Biology. I'm not an engineer.
Okay. Anyway, so the thing here's a little note. So when you're making a cocktail, if you're making a cocktail that has acid, you shake. If you're making a cocktail that doesn't have like a juice or acid in it, you stir. So I'm gonna make the cocktail in the glass because it's a stirred cocktail, and I don't feel like washing dishes, so I'm not gonna stir it in one thing and then drain it. Like, what the point?
No.
So, all right, here we go.
Okay.
2 ounces rye whiskey. So that's 1.5. That's the full thing plus 0.5 of the other one. No, not half. Half is 0.75. So it will be like a quarter
of this. You right. Mm-hmm. That's what I said.
But it wouldn't even be a full quarter. It would be like between half and a quarter. That's why I told you to go get the measuring thing.
Well, I didn't. I'm winging it. I'm gonna order one of those. I'm gonna send you a link. I like it better. It's called a graduated jigger. I like these better than the ones where you flip on one side and flip on the other. Just pour it off. Yeah. Graduated jigger. I will send you the link. Smaller glass. All right, and this is 1/2 ounce. Okay, Miss Math. 1/2 ounce. Now, this is where we get complicated. What do you want to do? The recipe as written? Let's do it as written to start off with. So, 1 dash of Angostura bitters. All right. I got my Angostura. 1 dash. That's what it said. Okay. Done. Wait, is that a dash or was that half? Oh, now it's 2. Well, shit. All right. Now add you some ice and stir. So I
went fancy with my shit and made me a whiskey ice cube last night.
Oh, I have my circular ice cubes in the Frigidaire. And then stir. Okay, I'm stirring.
I'm going to tell you what I'm doing. I'm easing it into the glass so it doesn't splash. And then I will stir. Okay. So stir for about 20. Okay, not that short of a time. Did you see how much liquid was in it?
I'm sorry.
So you're stirring until, here's the thing, until your drink is completely cold. So think about that. When your drink is completely cold, you're finished stirring.
Okay.
So I can tell by my glass, my drink is not completely cold. I'm going to continue to stir. Oh, sorry.
It is, but my glass is cold. I got that good frosting going.
Oh, well, you started before me. I'm going to
get it before you. Yeah.
A few more turns, and I think without splashing. And then I think I'm good. My hand is getting cold. Oh, I'm excited. Why am I so excited?
Because we both love these kind of whiskey old fashions.
I accidentally hit a button. Hold on.
You started the intro all over again.
Oops. Oops. All right. Salute.
Salute.
All right.
I want more bitters.
When I saw it, I was like,
okay, you say so. Renita asked for the ingredients again. I know I shared this to my page, but I can't see the comments right now. So if anybody commented on one of the other pages, go to just a taint.
Actually, it should be in such a way that if you shared it, when they comment, it comments directly on to this. We shall.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna check right quick, but it should be in such a way. That's why I stopped streaming to both. Oh gosh, but I tell you where my whole soul felt it though. It's starting.
I like it with the extra bitters, but I really do think we should have went with the fees.
I do too. I wanted to try it with this.
We follow the recipe. Yeah.
Because no, the reason I wanted to try it with this is because it had Benedictine, right?
Right.
And so I was like, Benedictine is the wild card. So I didn't know if the Angostores would match better with the bitter profiles in the Benedictine. So I didn't want to off the cuff switch the recipe, but
yeah, it's still a good.
Oh,
I still like it.
So much better with the extra bitter.
It's better with the added. Yeah, I could probably add some more Angostura. Oh, the ingredients again. Where did I go?
Oh, it is.
Can you hear me?
Give me a second. I'm actually gonna post it up right quick. Now that I figured out how to do shit up in here.
There you go.
I'm gonna find the cocktail list. Whew, that went down somewhere that I wasn't supposed to.
Because it really is just the Old Forester, the Benedictine, and the bitters. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay, I don't know how to add a file. How you add a file? I can add oh shit. Man, I thought I knew how to well, it's exactly what she said. If you go on my page, I have the cocktail list posted. Oh, but more importantly, it's called a Monte Carlo.
There you go.
It's called a Monte Carlo.
I didn't know what the original name was.
Ooh. Well, let me tell you something, Renita. If you decide that you're going to redo this, don't have plans for the day. Okay?
Yeah.
This is my cue to put something in my belly.
This is a one drink.
Is it though? Because I really feel like I want to try with the old fashioned.
No, I can do 2 of these. But I need to put something in my belly. I just don't know if these dumplings is the right thing to put on my belly.
If what?
These dumplings.
I had soup before here, so
soup don't count as food. You know, I'm liking it more and more. It's the Old Forester. Benedictine.
I don't know what the difference between the green bottle and the brown bottle is. I didn't even know there was a brown bottle till I was trying to figure out if there was some in your area because I was Googling for you since you wouldn't, you know.
I went to the store. It just took me a while. And I had to drive to the big store.
Can you buy out? See, I didn't even know if you could buy alcohol at Total Wine.
There's one in this area that does have alcohol.
I thought you had to go to the state stores, so I wasn't sure. I was like, I don't know if
No, I didn't even go to Total Wine. So if you're in the Columbia area, I got this from Greens. There's the little red dot stores. Just got your basic stuff. And when you got a cocktail snob friend who's saying you to get the stuff of her Boughetto tastings, you can't just go to them red dot stores. They're not gonna have everything that you need. You have to go to
What's a red dot store? What's a red dot store?
Oh, basically a liquor store. But here in South Carolina, a lot of the liquor stores just have 3 red dots on the side. And so my country tale and people I know just call them like the red dot store or the liquor store.
Wait, red dots on the side. What the red dot symbolize?
I don't know. I haven't researched the history of that.
Oh, my bad. I'm asking you too. I'm asking you too many questions.
Probably something with us being in South Carolina and not being able to buy liquor on Sunday. Probably something along those lines.
Wait, tell them what time the liquor stops being sold in South Carolina.
7 o'clock.
Monday through Saturday.
Monday through Saturday.
No sales on Sunday.
None. It was a big deal to sell beer and wine on Sunday.
I'm only slightly better than you.
What is it in Texas?
9 o'clock. Monday through Saturday.
Oh, you should get the extra 2 hours.
And we can't sell liquor before noon. So that means if you're going out for a mimosa brunch, you ain't having your first mimosa till noon.
Oh, well, that sucks. But you know what? Why are you going to brunch at 10 o'clock in the morning anyway? That's breakfast.
You go at 11:30.
True.
I'm mad that your ass went straight to 10 in the morning.
I know, right?
That says more about you. I'm like, wasn't nobody talking about that early in the morning? Brunch don't start till 11. I'm just saying.
You know what? You know my motto on the weekends.
First off, I've been on trips on trips with you in Destin, so I already know your motto.
Yep. Day drinking.
You know who don't adopt that motto? Have you ever looked at what time I actually start drinking?
You're not even really up when I'm cracking open the bottles of champagne.
I really ain't.
I crack open them bottles of champagne and be like 9 o'clock in the morning.
I am not up.
It's like, pace yourself throughout the day. You can avoid the problem that people have with day drinking is that they think, oh, we're going to start drinking early and we're going to go hard all day. No. If you're going to day drink, pace yourself.
The earliest I've ever drank was in 2019.
Mm-hmm.
I went to the Kentucky Derby. And so on Derby Day, our bus, because we stayed in Lexington because it's expensive as hell to stay in Louisville.
I bet.
It's still expensive as hell to stay in Lexington, but you know. and so the tour bus took us from our hotel. We woke up in the morning, had breakfast, hotel to the Derby. Now the Derby hadn't started, so you know, people walk around, people do all these things. And we were there with people who were Derby vets, you know, had been to the Derby a few times before. So the bus took us, and I was like, now what? Because we were there kind of early or whatever. And I'm like, oh, I guess we'll walk around. I'm following them. Now, let me tell you, when we got to the parking lot, it was about 10 in the morning, ish. So I'm following them. You know where we go? Across the street to the VFW.
Oh, Lord.
And everybody was like, I was like, what are we doing here? Are we just drinking? What? And I'm looking, I was like, it is 10 in the morning. Yeah, we just having some drinks before we go to the Derby because the drinks there are expensive. It is 10 in the morning.
Yep.
And at the VFW, right across the street from the Derby, drinks are like $5-6. So I was like, the fuck? When in Rome.
I would love to go to the Kentucky Derby. Did I say that right? I don't know.
Oh, but no, I felt the slur in your spirit.
Kentucky Derby. Because there's a horse race that we go to here in South Carolina. And then it's big Kentucky Derby. We'll do that. The Carolina Cup. And we out there early. We get a whole space in the infield, watched everything. We start probably about 10, 11 o'clock in the morning.
So horses mean drink early.
Yeah. And usually about 1 o'clock is like, time to cut it off.
I mean, I consider Kentucky the motherland. Okay. 90% of all bourbon comes out of Kentucky.
That's why I went to my first bourbon and whiskey tasting. Went to Churchill Downs. That's how I learned to sniff the whiskey, breathe away, come back again, and you can get all the notes. Because the first sniff, you get alcohol.
The acetone.
And you got to blow that out. And then when you come back, you can smell like the caramel or the apples or the whatever it is.
Listen, I'm trying to go. You know how I love bourbon. There's some bourbon events near me in Dallas in August. I'm like, I am waiting for tickets to be released so I can just go on to them bourbon events.
You know, August is hot in Houston. Y'all ain't got no shit going on in like September, October that I can come to?
First off, it's in Dallas, not Houston.
Texas is still hot in August.
You should come anyway.
I do want to come out there this year. Although I realize half the year is gone.
Here you go. You have two options. You can join me for the bourbon events in August if I'm able to grab the tickets. Oh, I don't think I said that word right. Tickets.
It sounded right to me.
Or you can come in October.
I probably have to do October. I got 2 book proposals.
You know what's amazing in October?
What? Your birthday?
Yes.
Look, I ain't saying I got a calendar.
Tyra, you just missed it. There was a bourbon event in Chicago. I think it just happened this weekend. So it would have been cheaper for you to go to the Chicago one. My bad. I'm not a good friend, and I apologize for that. I don't know. They haven't, but for the ones that are happening in DFW in August, I don't know. The details ain't fleshed out. I was trying to ping somebody who might know some stuff. I don't know, but I got
my
two.
next book is due October 29th. So,
but to be fair, Tyra, I didn't know about it until what happened was, the emails go to spam. The group, the way Facebook, I'm in these Facebook groups, but the way Facebook, I'll send you the link to the group if you want to join the bourbon group, though. But the way Facebook, I haven't been seeing the posts from the bourbon group. And so I just happened to see on Instagram where the Black Bourbon Society is in partnership with Jim Beam doing an open door where they're exploring Black restaurants and having bourbon. And I'm like, well, shit. Oh. And so I saw the post when they were in Chicago, and apparently there was one more extra event in Chicago just today that they had one ticket left for. And I was like, so when I saw it on Instagram, I was like, well, wait, what the fuck is going on? So I went backtrack, looked at my email, saw they won't be in Houston, they'll be in Dallas. And I'm like, I got 2 days on my I have 2 days I have to use up in August.
Yeah, whatever. When in August are they coming?
To Dallas?
Yeah, I'm looking
the weekend of August 6th.
Oh. See, I'm doing New York, Charlotte, and then that's the weekend after that. I need to stay my ass at home and work on these books.
I was like, listen, this is my plan. I'm gonna try and drive down there Thursday because they apparently some folks getting together to have an informal bourbon event on Thursday night. So my goal is to drive down there Thursday, and then work half day because I'm looking at I might book at the Embassy Suite so I can get a suite so I can have a room to work and a room to sleep. Listen,
okay, Boughetto. You trying to make my ass come to Dallas, and I can't afford to be coming to damn Dallas.
And I also want to make sure I have a room when get a place that has a pool and really explore Dallas.
And I just bought a new bathing suit. Damn.
I'm just saying. And then we got listen. I'm talking this shit up, and then explore Dallas, and then hit a bourbon event on Friday night, Thursday night, Saturday night, and a bourbon brunch.
We might need to talk. I may not be able to come to a Friday night though.
Okay.
No, and then after that, I'm going to Georgetown. So
we can listen. No, listen to this. If me and you together, we gonna write.
That is true. That is very true. Look, so I'm going to Georgetown, South Carolina, because the book I'm writing now it's on the coast of South Carolina. It's set in a fictional town that is similar to Georgetown, right? So I decided I was going to go for research purposes, and then my friend was like, "Oh, so you doing a Barack Obama trip?" I don't know if anybody read Becoming by Michelle Obama, but if you remember when Barack Obama was like, "Oh, hey, Michelle, I'm about to just write this book, so my mom is sending me over here to Thailand or whatever the hell it was," and he left her for 2 months with them damn kids. I mean, I appreciate Barack, but he just a regular old dude. So I'm doing my Barack Obama trip, but I ain't going overseas. I'm just going to the coast of South Carolina.
First off, and you only going for a weekend and you come back.
Right. But she told me that she was like, "You doing your Barack Obama trip."
Let's be clear. Them your husband's kids too. He'll be all right.
Oh yeah, I know. Matter of fact, I think we might.
And your kids ain't even young no more. I mean,
they sure ain't. They don't care. They aggravate me to watch Loki, but that's about it. Hey, you finished so we can make the one with fees?
Oh, it don't matter. I got another cup.
Oh well,
I want to do it side by side, so I'd actually prefer to make. Hey, Marion.
You ain't tell nobody that. Hey, Marion.
So that's 2 ounces rye whiskey, half an ounce Benedictine, and we're gonna start with 2 dashes of fees.
All right, y'all. This will be my second old fashioned.
was I looking for my glass that's right in front of my face?
I don't know. You tell me. I would like to point out that you had me mixing up this cocktail and ain't nothing but liquor on liquor.
I would like to point out that I sent you the cocktail and you were like, yeah.
I did my 2 dashes this time of Fees. If you can tell by the staining, you can tell I use this bottle a lot. I appreciate
mine is actually almost empty.
I appreciate my good friend KD for putting me onto that.
So the next bitters that I really enjoy, I'm gonna send you a link to. It's more expensive. It's like $30.
But it's gonna last a long time.
Absolutely. It's this one right here. I've talked about it forever. However, I don't use it necessarily in my whiskey cocktails as much as I use it in everything else.
All right, so this is, I don't know if that was 20 seconds, but my glass is cold.
That's how you're doing this glass cold. Half ounce.
So much better. Oh my God.
Oh, I'm so excited. Wait, I'm not there yet.
Throw this other one away.
I'm telling you, Fees be having them cinnamon clove at 4. I love Fees.
It's the Fees for me. It's the Fees for me, y'all. I don't care. I know you will go to like the regular old store and nothing against this. This will work. You need a lot more of this. But if you really want good bitters, this is my cocktail friend. Buy you this Fees Brothers and do that instead.
Oh wait.
This is so much better with the Fees.
I knew it would be, but I wanted to, like I said, that's why we got our shit together.
I mean, I enjoyed the other one, but I needed like 5 or 6 dashes of the Angostura.
But it's just a different. I just like the notes that Fees bring in. And why did I splash the shit? Because in this new glass, the ice cube wasn't wide enough. I should have done the I had some ice cubes too. I should have done both, or at least got me 2. So I'm mad because it's against my religion to waste booze, and splashing booze is the same thing as wasting.
Yeah, don't splash it.
But yeah, I like it because so here's the thing, Synithia.
I'm listening.
You come join me for the bourbon weekend. You have 2 options. Because so I will say one of the birthday gifts I want for myself is to hang out with writers and drink. So you can wait till yeah, that's really what I want for my birthday. I just want to hang out with some divas and drink. I would like to be able to do live Just Attention.
Wait, I can't hear you anymore. Can you hear me? What happened? Can y'all hear me?
I accidentally hit mute.
That explains it. What you think? What you think with the Fees? What you think with the Fees? You still sipping? So yeah, I know what you think. Thank you, Marion. Let me know you can hear me. What you think? What you think?
I don't know.
I like it better with the Fees.
I don't know. The Fees almost overpowers.
I feel like it just more compliments.
I muted while I burped.
Okay, that's fine.
I don't know. This is one time that I don't know that I like the Fees better.
Maybe how many dashes of the Fees did you use?
2 strong ones.
Yeah, so you might need, if you do it with Fees, because you have the Benedictine, to not overdo it with the Fees. Maybe just that is when you just need the 1 dash.
The 1 dash. Entertain the people for 1 second. Thank you.
Oh, I don't know how to be entertaining when I put on hold.
Entertain.
Hey, people. So I am not as fluent in cocktails as Katie is, but I think if you're gonna go with the fees with the Benedictine, because the Benedictine has like the spices and herbs and everything in it, don't use as much of the fees. I personally enjoy the extra clove and cinnamon spice notes. With I did 2 strong dashes of the fees. Dance, you don't want to see me dance. Although I don't need permission to dance. Been right else. BTS Army saw the video yesterday. Um, I like the fees. I think the Angostura, I needed to put like 5 dashes of this in it in order to enjoy the Angostura. So, so what about you all out there? Do you all drink whiskey or bourbon? Like, let me know, because I don't have any music. So if I'm dancing, it's just me doing like this and doing the old lady auntie dance, which we already talked about us being our auntie. But do you like old fashions? Do you like Manhattans? Do you think you're gonna try the drink that we're putting together? At the end of this, I'm gonna do a reading because Katie hit me up at the last minute and was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna need you to also read from one of your books," and she didn't tell anybody about that till like 15 minutes before this thing.
My
But
bad.
that's how she do. Hey, let's do your birthday weekend for real, yo.
Okay. We'll talk about it offline.
Okay. Ever since you said it like a couple weeks ago, I was like, I really want to come out to Houston. I think I
I
want to do
would love to do some live just changes.
it.
I would love to sit with my friends and write. I would just love to be in spaces with people, you know, that who are vaccinated.
I'm vaccinated.
I know. So it like that is actually my birthday wish. That is truly what I want for my birthday.
All right, send it to me.
So
what's up, Taylor May? Hello.
So make it happen.
We'll make it happen. I would also like to say, so like Taylor May is not a brown liquor drinker, but I put her on some bourbons a few weeks ago, about a month or so ago.
What's your favorite bourbon?
Mine? Oh my god, I really like the Woodman's Reserve. Did I say that
Woodford?
right? There you go. Yeah, the Woodford Reserve. And all right, so this isn't a bourbon. I was trying to figure out what to do with this crown that we had in the house.
Oh,
it was the I know, but listen. I know I lost you, but listen. So it was like this crown mesquite or the smoky flavor crown that really wasn't going with anything. But when I made a old fashioned with that smoky flavored crown, that was good. Because if you've ever gone to a restaurant and they've done like the crown where they have the smoke in it.
Well, not crown, but yeah.
The old fashioned where they have the smoke in it. When you do it with that smoky flavor crown, because I'm not a big crown royal fan like that. But because we just had that in the house, I was like, well, let me try this in an old fashioned. And it did turn out really good. Peach crown, yeah, you put some peach crown with like some Simply Peach or something like that. Or it is good. I have had some peach or in like a peach.
That's shocking that you would like that because we don't like sweet, and that sounds sweet.
I don't make it real sweet. No, I don't make it real sweet. But that mesquite or whatever that smoky flavored crown, I can't even remember the name of it. I just know we had a bottle that we weren't really using because we didn't really like it. Me and my husband, we didn't really like it. But when I put that, I was like, let's try this mesquite crown. We was trying to finish out the bottles. It just had a little bit of stuff left in it. But if anybody still got any of that sitting around and like they don't know what to do with this mesquite or wood flavor or whatever it is crown, put that in an old fashioned.
I will tell you, I have some vanilla crown.
Mm-hmm.
You know what it goes good with?
What?
A cigar.
Now, is there a cigar lounge somewhere in Houston?
It's a bunch of them. I only to buy a cigar. You know, I can't be around that smoke. They all smoking. So I can't be around that smoke. So I tend to just smoke on my patio. But also, you know, I got the other stuff going on, which, you know, not discussing on air. But yeah.
We went to a cigar lounge when we went to Phoenix for our anniversary. And I had like a chocolate flavored cigar. It was really good.
Ooh. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I got a bunch of cigars. I be having cigars at the house, like in case. So, because when I smoke on my patio, I smoke with guests. And I'm like, hey, pick you a cigar. Because, you know, my thing is whenever I travel, I bring back cigars. The two things people collect spoons, people collect shot glasses. I collect cigars and booze. So I always bring back a booze and a cigar. Now, because I just went to the Mexico in May, I also brought back Mexican chocolate, Mexican vanilla, and Mexican hot sauce. But
you said the Mexico. I just want to point out that auntie move right quick. Go ahead.
No, I didn't say the Mexico, did I?
People, listen, did she not say the Mexico? Go ahead, keep going. You said Mexico.
I think what I meant was I can't clean it up.
Yes, it's the Texas Mesquite Crown, Marion. That's it. That's the one. That's good in an old fashioned. I didn't like it in pretty much anything else, but when I mixed it up in an old fashioned, yeah, I could drink that.
Anyway, so when I went to the Mexicos,
yes, you did. You said the Mexico.
So what do you drink, Taylor? So here's the thing I've been getting into in the past maybe 2 years, is specifically last year, really, gin.
Well, that gin drink that we did for the first Boughetto tasting, really good. It had the botanical gin. That was nothing but straight alcohol. It was botanical gin, blackberry liqueur, and a red wine.
That's my favorite cocktail.
Yeah.
And so I never sent you those blackberry or blueberry syrups, okay? Because I don't really like you like that. But
America, see how she treat me. America.
No, but no, it's because I had sent you other stuff. First off,
you sent me other stuff. You did. On my birthday, it like arrived on my birthday.
First off, do you know how special you are to have gotten a grenadine?
I appreciate you. You know I appreciate you. Quit acting funny. Keep talking.
Anyway, so the genesis of the blackberry syrup was, how can I create this drink? And all you have to do is really just add the gin, and you don't have to worry about the simple syrup. You don't have to worry about the wine. You don't have to worry about the blackberry liqueur. Let me just create something. But then, because I'm extra, I added other notes to it. But it, like, the people who I sent it to love it. They're like, ooh, that gin, blackberry syrup. Dren, that's what she always be talking about. It's that. And the basis of it was, my favorite drink is a bramble. How do I get most of the ingredients into a syrup?
Yeah, I didn't get a blackberry syrup, but that whole mix, like, I still mix it up. Like, I add
I don't even remember to be honest with you, I don't know what I sent you. I just remember I did.
No, you sent me sweet and sour. You sent me a margarita mix, and you sent me grenadine.
Oh, you got something unique. You got something nobody else got, actually.
Yeah, that's what you sent me.
I think I might have got margarita mix.
I might need to eat another one of these dumplings.
Girl, you done had 1.5. Did you finish the second drink yet?
No, ma'am.
Oh, okay. Yeah. This drink is and you do realize that the rye is what? 100 proof. You just not seeing that? You just not seeing that?
She set me up, y'all. She set me up.
You're just not seeing that. Yeah. You like Sharina. Y'all need to pay attention. Sharina, I may pick up something that was like 114 or 20 proof. And she was like, what? I was like, so you ain't read before you? She was like, I trusted you.
Mm-hmm. That's what we mess up. All right. So you want me to do my reading now?
This is how we going to do it. So I'm going to close out. Then you're going to read, and I'm going to end the live, and then you stay on. So, thank you very much. It's been fun.
This has been fun. I've enjoyed this.
We always have it fun. We always have fun on the Just the Tainches. Wait, what am I doing? Okay.
I don't know what you're doing.
I'm trying to center the cake. Why am I touching myself? Because
this polyester satin feels really good.
I was trying to show the cake, and because I'm in full auntie regalia with.
We both full auntie mode, but you know what?
Leopard print.
I'll be that.
But anyway, so I want to thank you guys for joining Just a Taint. You got this from a trip to Ghana from Just a Taint. This has been just enjoyable. Why did I suddenly turn on a southern accent? I do not know. Shut up. I already know what you So I just want to thank you for joining us for Just a Taint. We had the Monte Carlo cocktail, which was basically booze, and FYI, you know bitters is the same proof as everything else. So it's booze, and drops of booze. Have you ever read the bottle of bitters?
I'm looking at the bottle right now since you said
Look
that.
at your Angostura. Now, look at the Angostura. What does it say? Yeah. It's booze with drops of booze. 44.7. 44.7 is 89.4 proof. So 100 proof, 89.4 proof, and 80 proof. Mm-hmm.
Look at her doing math.
Anyway, so this has been Synithia Williams. Has been my luscious, oh, that didn't sound right. My gracious co-host. You know, I was down dark Twitter this morning, so my mind is still jacked up. Okay. I did not know it's better than Pornhub.
We need to talk about that, but yeah.
We'll talk about it off here. We'll talk about it when the live stop. We'll talk about that.
I got a whole list.
Wait, I went through. You're not spicy Southern. You are sexy, messy, emotional romance. So anyway, this has been our romance author guest, Synithia Williams. Thank you for just hanging with us. I know the pandemonium is over for a lot of people, and you didn't have to be here, so I appreciate you. And if you're watching on the replay, I appreciate you some more. This has been Just a Taint. You got your shit together, Synithia? Just a Taint. Pull it up, girl, because when I say Synithia Williams, I need you to just start reading. This has been Just a Taint with my wonderful guest, Synithia Williams. Thank you so much, and you can take it from here.
All right. What's up, Just a Taint? People, to Monte Carlos. So I'm going to do it's not Throwback Thursday, but I'm going to do a throwback to one of my books, A Malibu Kind of Romance, which was also a 2017 Rita finalist. So even though the Ritas have been revamped as the Vivians, this was also, I was very proud of it being a Rita finalist. So the setup for the story is one of the first kisses in the story. The heroine, she develops nightclubs. The hero is an R&B superstar. They're working together to open a new nightclub. And so he's been trying to hit her up. She's been like, I'm trying to keep business and pleasure separate. So this is a scene where she was on a date with another guy, and he showed up and he paid for her dinner. Right. So instead of letting her date pay for the dinner that night, he paid for both of their meals, and then he dipped. And so she's showing up after he paid for the her and her date's meals, and she's pissed off. So this is her after she comes up to his house. I'm not going out with you. I don't want to go out with you. Dante grinned. Yes, you do. He turned and strolled into the house. Where are you going? She shouted after his retreating back. He looked over his shoulder. Inside. He continued walking. I don't want to come inside. I don't want to be here at all. He spun around but didn't come back to the door. Yes, you do. If you didn't want to be here, you and Carlos would have been thankful to enjoy a nice meal on my dime. He would have taken you back to your hotel where after an awkward can I come in for coffee conversation, you would either send him home or invited him inside. Based on the looks you threw my way over dinner, I think you would have sent him home. But on the off chance that you did invite him in, you would have forgotten any indignation over my paying for the meal and had a mediocre first date kiss. Instead, you dropped him and rushed to see me. He rested his hands on his chest. Why? To pretend as if you're angry when you're really here just because you want to see me. Julie scoffed. You're conceited and delusional. Conceited, yes. Delusional, no. Now quit hiding behind your excuse that you can't mix business and pleasure or some trumped up anger over me making sure Carlos has no doubt that he's got some serious competition. Julie's body went rigid. She stomped over the threshold and was in his face a second later. Let's get a few things straight. The reason Carlos and I didn't have a come in for coffee conversation is because I don't invite a guy up on the first date. If he makes it to 3 or more, then we'll see. For your information, our first kiss was hardly mediocre despite your attempt to butt in on the night. A dark scowl replaced his smug look. While her goodnight kiss with Carlos was nothing more than a quick peck and a hug, it had been nice enough to describe as more than mediocre, especially get the triumphant gleam out of Dante's eyes. As for me hiding behind an excuse that I can't mix business and pleasure, she took a step closer, leaning her head back to stare into his eyes. It's not because I can't. It's because I don't. Proving that I deserve the jobs I get is hard enough without adding assumptions that I'm only successful because I sleep with womanizers like you in order to land projects. So whether or not you've decided to be serious competition with Carlos or not, just remember, I'm not some helpless rabbit you can lure into a trap. I've avoided wolves much deadlier than you. You won't catch me unless I want to get caught. She slid her foot back to step away. His hand shot out and latched onto her waist. Dante closed the scant distance between them and pressed his solid body against hers. Don't stand so close if you don't want to get caught. Desire coated every nuance of his voice. The air around them shifted, crackling and sparkling with the anger, annoyance, and attraction simmering between them. The line between anger and desire was thin, and when his long fingers flexed against her waist, the line snapped. He infuriated her. The audacity of him paying for the meal, declaring himself competition, insisting that being zapped by the electric current between them was inevitable, yet she couldn't listen to the faint voice that said, pull away. Sucking in a breath, she didn't smell cologne. The clean smell of masculine soap and the intoxicating heat of his body made her mouth water. Her nipples tightened. He settled heavily between her thighs. Now that I've got you, he said, his tenor lowering to a seductive bass, what are you going to do? Julie swallowed. Depends on what your intentions are. I intend to get the truth out of you. His hand, strong and sure, slid from her waist to her back. She didn't think he could pull her closer, but he did, and the rock-hard proof of his arousal grew between them. She wanted to turn, walk away, and call him a fool. She licked her lips and slowly drew the lower one between her teeth. His eyes heated and his lids lowered. She wanted to kiss him more. Embracing his face with her hands, Julie pulled him down to do just that. Briefly, she realized he proved her a liar. He proved her a liar. She initiated the kiss. A second later, the pleasure of his hips against hers blew away all other thought. A low groan rumbled through his chest, and his strong arms wrapped around her midsection, squeezing her tight. His tongue traced her lower lip, and she quickly opened her mouth, gliding hers over his in a slow, erotic stroke. One of her arms wrapped around his neck. Her other hand brushed his stubble along his strong jaw. The heat between her legs ached for release. Her heart pumped against her ribs. She imagined peeling his clothes off and dragging him up the stairs. She imagined kissing every inch of his perfect body and spending the night moaning his name in ecstasy, or having him right here, hot and fast in the foyer, fully clothed. The how and why didn't matter, as long as Dante was pressed hard and deep inside her.
All right, then. This has been Just a Taint. Thank you, everyone. Goodbye.